can see the quilts hanging on the railings over here on AspenLea this morning. We'll go over and get a closer look. Today's March the 20th, the first day of spring here in Neepawa. I'm out at AspenLea, and we have some visitors out here this morning, some gals involved in quilting. Tanis Brown and Susan Phillips are the co-chairs of the group in town here. So tell me what the group is and what you're up to.
It's the Tangled Threads Quilt Guild, and it came to our attention sometime on Thursday that today is International Quilters Day. And so we decided to celebrate by hanging quilts all over town. So, you know, if you're out and about, you're going to see quilts hanging. But Tanis came up with a brilliant idea of hanging lots of quilts out here at this building. And what a great display. So hopefully lots of people come by and have a look at this.
It's nice to see them.
So you're a resident here, Tanis,
Yes.
So you had an inside track.
I did. I went and saw everyone last night and said, would you mind? And everybody was more than willing to let us come in and hang the quilts on their railings. It was really nice.
Well, that's great. So what's the name of the quilt group again? The Tangled Threads?
Tangled Threads Quilt Guild. And Mulaney is our secretary, and she'll be putting together a slideshow that, you know, maybe we could get it on Facebook or something.
Someone could do that.
Between that and this. Yeah, we can make it figure out.
We'll make it work.
And Audrey Heffel is a friend of the group.
Hello.
A friend of the group.
And quilter.
And quilter extraordinaire.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's great. So how many quilts have we got here? We're going to get a shot of them in a minute, Tanis, but...
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 hanging all together.
On this side, are there any on the back
No,
side?
there's none on the other side.
Those people brought them over, perhaps, if they...
Yeah, me.
If they
Me and Ellen. Ellen Sneddens has one here, and myself. And I have a couple of my own, and there's several that are Jim's mom's, Lil Brown's quilts.
Okay.
One was for Tanis Lynn, and I'm thinking it's probably 38 years old, that quilt. I'm thinking yours is maybe older.
No,
No?
because, oh, heavens. My mother, Anna Howe, made that for when our grandkids started coming along. And so the oldest one's 22, or will be 22, so, you know, it's like
Okay.
in that vintage, yeah.
But some of them are quite old, and there's another one up there that's a friendship quilt, and it has signatures on it from all the friends.
Wow. So they're hanging out around town if people went around and
Yes.
had a look, I suppose.
If they want to drive around, there's several hanging out around town.
Yeah. So how often does your group meet? What were you able to do over the winter with COVID?
We do Zoom meetings like everybody else these days, and we send out little challenges and sometimes a little gift bag just to try to keep us all connected, you know, during this time.
We do show and tell, like I do a show and tell,
Yes.
a slideshow every month. People send me their projects, and
And a
then also a newsletter.
Yeah.
And we're having a virtual workshop in April. Traditionally, in April, we've always had, you know, towards the end of the month, we have a weekend where we do a workshop and we bring a teacher in from somewhere around the province and learn some new technique. So, of course, this year we can't do that. So we're doing that virtually, and we're having somebody do a trunk show, which is, you know, showing the quilts that she herself has made. But she's a friend from Medicine Hat. So the good thing about COVID and the pandemic is that we can make those connections, you know, from far away,
Right.
beyond what we usually would.
And this is the end of April, you said? Do you have a
The end
date?
of April, yeah.
Do you have a date?
16th and 17th.
Okay.
Of April.
And they could contact you if people seeing this are interested in making
Absolutely.
contact at 204
212-1463.
1463.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Thank you very much. We'll get a look at some of the quilts now.
Or if you wanted to do all gravel, you go 7 miles west, turn and you go hit a dead end and you do a small jog over and, well, a mile. You do a mile over and a mile that way. I never take food.
A couple more over here on these railings up here. Hard to see in the sun. Hope I'm getting them. Well, that's the quilt show out here at AspenLea this morning. Gals are discussing it over here. Thanks for bringing them out, the Tangled Threads Quilt Group.
And the quilts on International Quilt Day. Can you say that?
What's your name? What's your name? What's your girl's name?
Say it nice and loud.
Bowen,
And
Rapunzel.
Well, thank you very much for coming out and seeing the quilt show here today. That's great.
beautiful.
Yeah.
What a way to celebrate International Quilt Day. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Bye.